Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to our English class. Today we are going to study Module 5, Session 2. Okay, so my dear children, do you remember what have we studied in Session 1? Yes, in Session 1 we have studied the describing words, right? And what is the meaning of describing words? Describing words are the words that tell us more information about the naming words, or you can say nouns or pronouns. Okay, my dear children. So today we will be studying about the parts of a story and paragraph writing. So what we will be studying today? We will be studying parts of a story and paragraph writing. Okay. Now what do you mean by story? You might have heard the stories, right? Most of the stories are told by our grandma, grandpa, or mom, dad, teachers, okay? And some stories are also told by our friends, right? We like to listen to a story, right? And it has the moral also. And it teaches us a lesson. Okay, my dear children? Have you heard the story of the hare and the tortoise? Yes, everybody might be knowing the story of hare and the tortoise, right? So what happens in the story? The hare and the tortoise had a race, right? And now the hare means the rabbit, he ran very fast, right? So he thought that he'll win. But while running, what he did? He saw a tree, and for taking rest, he stopped at that place and he slept. And tortoise, it never stopped. It was slow, but it was walking continuously. Okay. So as it was walking slowly and steadily, means continuously, it reached to the end point first, while the hare, he was sleeping. Okay, as he thought the tortoise won't come first, right? So my dear children, over here we have learned a lesson that slow and steady wins the race, right? So you might have heard this kind of stories many times, right, my dear children? So even today we will see the story, but we will also see the parts of the story. Okay, my dear children, we will see the parts of story. How many parts are there? What are the parts? Okay, and we will also see paragraph writing. We will also learn paragraph writing, how to write a paragraph, what to include in that paragraph, okay, and what is the meaning of paragraph. Alright, my dear children. So first of all, let us see the parts of story. So first of all, we will see the parts of story. So the first part of story is beginning. What is the first part of story? Beginning. Beginning means the start. Okay. And what is mentioned in the beginning of the story? Always in the beginning, character and setting. What is mentioned? Characters, which are the main characters in the story. Okay. If we don't know who are the characters, like I told you the story of hare and the tortoise. So at the beginning, how I started? That there were two characters, right? Who? Hare and the tortoise. They had a race, right? So I have mentioned their names. So first of all, we have to mention the characters. Who are the characters in the story and where is it taking place? Okay. So character and setting is to be mentioned in the beginning. Okay. Now let us see which is the next part of the story. So the next part of the story is middle. What is the next part? Middle. In the middle part, events of the story are discussed. Means what is the actual story. First we are discussing about the characters, right? That these three characters or two characters are there in the story. Okay, and the story is taking place on the ground, in the home. Okay, we have to mention the setting. And after that, middle part means the events of the story, means what is happening. Alright. What is happening, that we have to mention in the middle part. Alright, my dear children. Now let us see the next part. Next part of the story is end. End means how the story finishes, and it also explains values and morals. Okay. Now how the story finishes, I have told you, right? The story of hare and the tortoise. So how it finished? The tortoise won the race. It finished, right? And it also gave us a lesson. It also teaches us a lesson. And what lesson is taught? That slow and steady wins the race, right? So end of the story explains the values and morals, okay? As well as it also tells us how the story is finished. Okay, my dear children. Now, how many parts are there? There are 3 parts. There are 3 main parts of a story. And they are beginning, the middle and the end. Okay. Beginning, middle and end. Okay. These are the 3 main parts of the story. So what do we see in the beginning? Beginning is the first paragraph of the story. And in that it tells us who the main characters in the story are. It also tells us where the story is taking place. Means characters and setting. Okay. Means who are the characters in the story and where the story is taking place. Okay. Next part is the middle. Now what is there in the middle part? This is where the actual events of the story are told. Means actual what is happening is been told in the middle part of the story. Now last part is the end. Now this is the last paragraph of the story. It explains how the story finishes. It might also explain the values or morals of the story. Okay. Now last paragraph of the story is mentioned in the end part. Okay. And what does it tell? That how the story finishes, or it explains the morals and values. Alright, my dear children. So these are the 3 main parts of the story. The beginning, middle and end. Alright. Now let us see exercise 4.1 for finding out the beginning, middle and end. So what is mentioned in exercise 4.1? The beginning, middle and end of this story are mixed up. Identify each part of the story and rewrite it below. Now, my dear children, what you have to do? You have to read the 3 parts of the story first. Okay. So I will read all the 3 parts for you. First is, he asked them to come to him the next day. He asks them to fill the room with something. He says that whoever does it will become the next king. The first son brings diamonds. The second son fills the room with cotton. The third son keeps the lamp in the middle of the room. Next is, it spreads light in the whole room. The king is happy with his third son. He decides to make him the new king, because his third son is the wisest of the 3. And next part is, a king is going to die. He is lying in his bed in his castle. Before dying, he wants to test his 3 sons. So my dear children, after reading these 3 parts, what do you think, which is the first part of the story? Where is the character and the setting taking place? In the first part, in the second part, or in the third part? Yes, my dear children, the story, the characters and the setting is mentioned in the third part. So the story is beginning in this part. A king is going to die. He is lying on his bed in his castle. Before dying, he wants to test his 3 sons. Now, who are the characters? King and his 3 sons. It is mentioned in this part. And where is the story taking place? The story is taking place in his castle. Okay. Now let us see the next part. Okay. Now in this part it is already decided that the king makes his third son as another king. Okay. Now this is the part where the actual story is explained. Like he asked them to come to him the next day. What the king told? Now the king is about to die, and as he is dying, he wants to choose a new king. Now he has his 3 sons. Now he wants to check that which son is wisest, okay, and which son can handle his kingdom after his death properly, okay. So what he wants to do? He wants to test his 3 sons. So what he tells his 3 sons to come and meet him the next day, right? And what does he tell them? That you have to fill the room with whatever you wish, okay. So his first son fills the room with diamond, second son fills the room with cotton, and third son lights the lamp in the middle of the room. Now what do you think? Who is the wisest? The third son. Why? Because when he lights the lamp, whole room is filled with brightness, with light, okay. So who is wisest? The third son is wisest. So this is mentioned in the second part. So this is the middle. So this is the beginning, middle, and obviously this is the end of the story. That the king decides that his third son will become the next king. Okay. So this was all about exercise 4.1. What you have to do? You have to write these parts according to beginning, middle, and end properly. Okay. Now let us see the next point, that is paragraph writing. Which is our next point? Our next point is paragraph writing. Now what is a paragraph? Paragraph is a group of sentences. Alright. Paragraph is a group of sentences about the same topic. Learning how to write a paragraph can be helpful. Now my dear children, whenever we are paragraph writing means what? If we want to talk about someone, about something, or if I give you any topic, right? If you want to write about that, what will you do? You have to write many sentences. And what we do most probably? We mix up all the sentences, right? We write it in order, but we write in one single paragraph, okay? So paragraph is a group of sentences. Alright my dear children, and how to write a paragraph? Let us see. Now see exercise 4.2. Complete this paragraph about your summer vacation. Write what you like the most and what you did during the vacation. Use the hints to complete your paragraph. Okay, now here there are already the paragraph is given and you just have to fill in the blanks. Okay, now here is a boy, okay, and he is talking about his summer vacation. So what is the point? Summer vacation is the topic, okay, and the boy wants to discuss. So let us observe the picture carefully. Yes. Now what happened? The boy went to a new place. Now in summer vacation, the boy went to a new place, okay, and he read storybooks, played games, okay, he went for a summer camp and he learned to swim. Now this is the information that the boy is giving about his summer vacation. Okay my dear children, so you have to take the help of this information and complete the paragraph. Alright my dear children, so here again see you have to write a paragraph about exercise 4.1. You have to complete the exercise. Alright my dear children. So now I hope that you have understood about the storytelling, about the parts of the story and paragraph writing. So how many parts we have seen? We have seen 2 parts. First is parts of a story and second is paragraph writing. And how many parts are there in a story? Story has 3 main parts: beginning, middle and end. Okay my dear children, and a paragraph is group of sentences. Alright, that we are talking about the same topic. Okay, so I hope you have understood it. If you have any queries or any problem related to this session, you can contact me. Okay, thank you so much.